Hello everyone, welcome to my channel B&B CBS Gossip 24. Luna's actual baby emergency. Will daddy worry about a pregnancy issue? According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa might be preparing for a serious baby emergency. Since daddy Will Spencer might become anxious over a pregnancy issue, let's talk about the possible future of this plot. Luna anticipated that having a Spencer heir would keep her out of jail as she started her ambitious scheme. When the police took Luna away and eventually put her in a jail, she was rudely awakened. Luna had her cellmate beat her up and attempted to use that as her ticket out since she was still determined to get her freedom. Luna pretended to be in danger and played the victim, but she was compelled to remain in her current location. But Luna might be about to face a frightening circumstance. What if the baby is in danger due to a more real medical emergency in the following chapter of this B&B plot? An emergency involving a pregnancy issue can be on the horizon. Luna might end up going through some pain and worrying about her unborn child, even if she may initially be accused of pretending. Luna will undoubtedly plead for her child's father if she is taken to the hospital or perhaps the infirmary. Will might receive updates on some concerning information and head straight to Luna's side. Will may, of course, reiterate that he is just concerned with the kid, but this would offer Luna a chance to get to know him a little better. This may be the first moment Luna truly begins to consider this child as her son or daughter rather than merely a tool to help her achieve her goals. Will might become a little softer if he observes Luna behaving more maternally. Luna may even become pregnant with a high-risk pregnancy, which persuades Don Diamond's character, Bill Spencer, to help her. That might be Luna's ticket to living in the luxurious Spencer estate, or at the very least, a less severe facility. In any event, a genuine medical emergency, rather than one she fabricates, might be Luna's best chance of obtaining what she desires. There may be an impending baby crisis that will, at least, strengthen Luna and Will's friendship. Luna is seen adjusting a garment on a mannequin while clearly pregnant. Will tries to remain composed as he comes with coffee. Will. Remember, you're meant to be sleeping. Luna. I'll start to worry if I stop moving. When he kisses her face, she flinches and puts her hand to her stomach. Will. Hey, what's the matter? Luna. A slight ache. Most likely nothing. Her face loses color, the sound around her becomes muted, and her grin disappears. Luna. No, that isn't insignificant. As the picture cuts to black, Steffi emerges from her office. The room explodes in fear, she collapses. Machines make a quiet beep. Luna is aware but pallid as she lies on a hospital bed. With his tie undone, Will strides next to her. Calm and forceful, Dr. Madison examines a monitor. Dr. Madison. After a brief dip, the baby's heart rate is presently constant. You are being admitted for observation. Luna. Observation? How long? Dr. Madison. A few of days, possibly more. We want to ensure that the pregnancy is not being impacted by stress. Will tries to hide his nervousness by nodding. Luna's hand shakes, so he takes it. Will. Do you hear that? It will just be a few days. Nothing can happen at this point because we have come too far. Luna. You don't have to remain, Will. Will. Don't even complete that statement. He averts his gaze, blinking rapidly. The doctor leaves. The room is silent. Luna. I believed I was prepared for this. I reasoned that I could handle anything after everything with Sheila. Will. You don't have to deal with it by yourself. His voice breaks as he leans forward and presses his forehead on her hand. Will. I can't let you two go. In sterile solitude, Steve Fy, RJ, and Rich sit. None of them appear relieved when a news ticker on a nearby TV reads, Forrester Creations stock rebounds after Sheila exit. RJ. Then she was gone, just standing there. I considered. Steffi. She is powerful. Her strength is Forrester. Rich gives her a glance. Rich. Steffi, she's not a Forrester. Our future is being carried by a woman. Respect her. Simmering tension, Steffi sighs. Steffi. She has my respect. I simply don't trust the mayhem that ensues after her. RJ gets up, frustrated. RJ. You're referring to the mayhem you caused when you revealed her story? Steffi averts her gaze, a glimmer of remorse. Rich. Enough. The baby's survival is the only thing that counts. They stop talking. Will's hushed voice can be heard yelling down the hallway. While two nurses change monitors, Will paces next to Luna's bed. Luna starts to breathe more rapidly. Will. She was stable, you stated. Nurse. Yes, sir, she is. However, false contractions can be brought on by stress. Calm down, please. With his hands in his hair, he takes a step back and watches helplessly as Luna trembles. Luna. Quit shouting, Will. I'm afraid of you. He freezes. Fear, love, and frustration collide as their eyes meet. Will, gently. I apologize. I simply heard loss when the doctor stated complications. Luna brushes his face as he drops to his knees next to the bed. Luna. Nothing is being lost. Too much has already been gone. The strain subsides, and Will lets out a sigh of relief as the monitor beeps consistently once again. Will. It's all about that sound. For a brief while, the lights darken a little as he presses his head into her hand. Blinds let in some sunlight. Luna sits up straight, her fall gone, her face white but serene. She gets coffee from Will. Dr. Madison walks in grinning a little. Dr. Madison. Good news. The infant has a robust heartbeat. Both of you are doing well. But you need to relax and not worry at all. Luna. For 48 hours, there will be no Forresters. The first indication of relaxation is their quiet laughter. Will. You're not returning to your job. For a period. Luna. Big. Will. Determined. He kneels next to her once more composedly this time. Will. Last night, I became aware of something when that monitor fell silent. I want to be here for more than just you. I must be. Each day. She gives a feeble smile. Luna. Let me breathe first, then. They giggle quietly together. Steffi stares from outside the door, her face softening for once. Steffi presses a button. Ridge shows up suspiciously behind her. Ridge. Who are you phoning? Steffi. A Zurich specialist. Just a safety measure, for Luna and the infant. Her eyes clouded, she hangs up. Steffi. Another Forrester heir will not be lost. A red signal flashes. Access granted, unknown user as the camera pans down the corridor to the monitor room, where a nurse shuts Luna's file marked patient. Luna Nozawa, Forrester account. Cut to a dark figure observing via a window outside the hospital. A recognizable voice pairs. VO Sheila. Just checking in, Grandma. Will is restlessly standing by the window, gazing up at the skyline. Luna. According to them, the infant's heartbeat was robust this morning. Isn't that good? Will. Good is insufficient. I'm looking for perfection. He attempts to grin, but his face wrinkles with stress. A knock. Steffi comes in with a tablet in his fine suit. Steffi. In Zurich, I discovered an expert. Leading prenatal researcher. Through the medical branch of Forrester, I have scheduled a consultation. Luna. Zurich? I just became stabilized, Steffi. I am unable to go half the world by air. Steffi. You won't need to. He is coming here. Will and Luna look at each other suspiciously. Will. What is his name? Steffi. Garrison, Dr. Rafe. Brilliant, discreet, and costly. Something unreadable flickers behind Steffi's uncomfortable smile as the camera lingers on it. Steffi walks quickly while talking softly into her phone. Steffi. Verify Dr. Garrison's arrival this evening, please. No records, no press. The camera moves to a nurse's station monitor as she hangs up, not realizing she's being watched. Remote access, active, user unknown. A faint murmur over static. VO Sheila. Steffi, thank you. You've brought him to me directly. Luna looks at a picture of the ultrasound on her phone. Calm now, Will sits next to her. Luna. Did you ever imagine that we would get here? This, not the hospital. We. Will. I always did, even when I tried not to. They laugh softly together, releasing stress, but then a tall man in his late 40s walks in, wearing a spotless suit and smiling politely. Dr. Garrison. Good night. Garrison, Dr. Rafe. I have looked over your scans, Ms. Nozawa. Luna smiles nervously, and Steffi enters behind him, crossing his arms and providing supervision. Luna. And? Dr. Garrison. Although the baby is strong, there are certain irregularities that I would like to keep an eye on myself. Nothing concerning, just yet. Will. Yet? You didn't say anything concerning. Dr. Garrison. Medicine is probability, not prediction, Mr. Spencer. He starts configuring a modern tablet, connecting to Luna's chart. A gentle ping indicates that access has been granted. The data is mirrored in a parallel feed in a separate window that is hidden from view. Sheila. Every breath, every beat, is beautiful. Grandma is paying attention. The silent buzz of machines surrounds Steffi and Dr. Garrison as they stand by the vending machines. Steffi. I require complete secrecy. No press leaks, no rumors in the medical community. Dr. Garrison. Naturally. My job is to protect your family's privacy. Steffi detects a faint bone scar on his wrist as he reaches for a bottle of water, his sleeve slipping. Steffi. For a doctor, the scar is strange. Dr. Garrison, tightly grinning. The mother of my most recent patient was really challenging. Steffi frowns, she feels cold by his tone. Will observes Luna's sleep. The monitor steadily beeps. His curiosity takes over and he looks at Dr. Garrison's tablet. He scrolls, then stops. Remote server, Crimson Holdings, active link appears on the screen. Will. Crimson, that's Sheila's business. He jumps to his feet, panic rushing through him. Luna wakes up. Luna. What's the matter? Will. That doctor isn't who he claims to be. He storms out after ripping the tablet's cord. Dr. Garrison is peacefully typing into a terminal when Steffi approaches him. Steffi. What are you doing? Dr. Garrison. Sending health information for a second opinion. The labs in Zurich are excellent. With the iPad in hand, Will charges in. Will. Don't tell lies. You're using Crimson Holdings to route her scans. Steffi slaps the laptop down as her blood runs cold. Steffi. You were sent by whom? Dr. Garrison's smile is too subdued. Dr. Garrison. You did. As security alarms beep softly, he puts a flash drive in his pocket and makes his way to the door, leaving before anybody else does. Chaos reverberates through the hall as Luna awakens. Red flashes on monitors. Will and Steffi dash in. Luna. What's going on? Steffi. You're secure. I swear. As she adjusts the monitor, a familiar laugh echoes softly over the speaker, and the screen flickers, displaying Luna's ultrasound stream before glitching into static. Sheila. I can hear the music in that heartbeat. Rest certain that Grandma is looking after all of you. Luna gasps. The monitor stabilizes after flatlining for a moment. Luna. Steffi, she's everywhere. How can we prevent her? Steffi holds her hand tightly. Steffi. By removing her from this world, this family, and this company. Permanently. Camera pulls back, transfer complete, Sheila Carter access confirmed. Dr. Garrison watches from outside the hospital window, his mobile phone blazing in the dark. Dr. Garrison, phone. You own the data. What comes next? Through the speaker, Sheila. Now, doctor, we force them to plead for forgiveness. Will sits next to her, holding her hand while Luna stares. With his phone to his ear, Steffi stands close to the door. Steffi. On this floor, look for Dr. Madison and double security. Right now, I want all servers disconnected. And above Klaxon screams as she hangs up. Staff, take note, code red. Shut down for security. As the red lights flash, Luna jumps to her feet. Luna. What's going on? Will. Fire? Danger? Steffi. The hospital network has been infiltrated once more, and Sheila is acting quickly. Through turmoil, Carter and Ridge arrive. Technicians yell over alarms. Technology. Every patient file is replicating itself. Someone is extracting information in real time. Carter. Cut the mainframe's power. Ridge. Life support monitors drop when we do it. Half the ICU's power will be cut out. They glance at each other in horror. Ridge. Sheila wants control more than money. Of the infant and Luna. The lights flicker. Dr. Garrison shows up at the doorway, badge missing, lab coat rumpled. Garrison. We have to evacuate you, right now, Ms. Nozawa. Steffi. She's not being touched by you. Garrison. During a code red, relocation is required per security protocol. Will takes the lead. Will. Oddly enough, protocol typically includes an escort. Where is yours? A flash drive clatters to the ground as Will lunges and grabs Garrison's wrist as his hand slides into his pocket. Steffi. What is that? As she pulls it up, the Crimson Holdings logo appears on the screen after the hospital logo flickers. Steffi. Sheila is still in this structure. Alarms blare as Steffi, Will, and Luna carefully descend. They turn red when illuminated by emergency lights. Luna. I must stop, I can't. She gasps and clutches the rail. Will. Simple. Take a breath. You're all right. Sheila's voice slithers across a PA that crackles alive with static. Sheila. It won't help to run. Love and blood cannot be locked out. Luna gets chills. Steffi. The announcement system was patched by her. Will. Then stop it. Right now. Sparks fly as Carter pulls cables. Ridge reaches for a flaming axe and pries open a server cabinet. The Crimson Holdings link active is displayed on data screens. Ridge. She is using the emergency generator queue to piggyback. Sparks fly and screens darken as he swings the axe. Carter. The connection was broken. Ridge. Find my daughter now. Broken pipes release steam. Steffi guides Will and Luna through dim hallways. Sheila, calm and holding a small blue-glowed medicine tablet, is a silhouette waiting ahead. Sheila. My family was ultimately reunited because to you. Steffi. You're finished. There will be security soon. Sheila. They'll discover a scared mother and a girl who only wants the truth, my dear. That baby can only be kept safe by me. Will. You've already caused her pain. He takes a step forward. Sheila tilts the tablet, Luna's feed flashing on the live ultrasound. Sheila. Everything is erased with a single touch. No history, no records. Just picture the fright upstairs. Steffi raises her phone slowly while recording. Steffi. Proceed. Prove to the world that you are a wonderful grandmother. Sheila freezes. Uncertainty appears on her face for the first time. Footsteps thunder. Security comes. Sirens go out as cops crowd. Officer. Keep your hands visible. Sheila gives a small, obedient smile. Sheila. I can be caged, but bloodlines cannot be severed. Steffi, keep it in mind. They drag her away. Will puts his arms around her. Luna drops to her knees and sobs in relief. As the skyline is painted by the first light, helicopters hum. Steffi observes Sheila being loaded onto a transport by paramedics. Ridge follows her. Ridge. It's finished. Steffi. No, things with her will never be over. But I'm prepared this time. See below as Will wheels Luna out towards recuperation, one hand on her stomach as she gazes up into the sunrise. Luna. We succeeded. Will. None of us are stronger than you and the baby. As he kisses her forehead, a monitor in the ambulance flickers in the background, showing Sheila's vitals remaining constant and a cunning smile curving on her lips. Sheila. Even if code red is over, I get to call the next code. With her hospital bracelet still on, Luna sits at a drafting table and sketches. Will hovers close by with her untouchable breakfast. Will. You ought to be sleeping at home. Luna. To rest is only to think. I would rather work. She moans as she pushes her pencil too hard, causing the lead to snap. Will. Are you not hearing her again? Beat. Luna gives him a nervous glance. Luna. There are times when I swear I hear her voice in the silence. Off-screen, Sheila's chuckle mingles with the hum of machines to create the smallest echo. Will. It's simply stress. She is miles away in custody. Overhead, the intercom crackles. You have a secure call on line 2, Ms. Nozawa. They exchange dreadful glances. Luna raises the receiver. Static, followed by a woman's serene voice. Woman. This is Metro Detention Hospital's Dr. Jensen, Ms. Nozawa. Ms. Carter has asked you to provide a brief statement. Luna. No, I don't. An old, venomous voice interrupts. Sheila, edited. Hi, my love. Did you think I could be quieted by bars? Shuddering, Luna slaps the phone down. Having heard the finale, Steffi walks in across the room. Steffi. What was it she said? Luna. That she is still in existence. Observing. Steffi. Then we put a stop to this, legally, openly, and permanently. She looks across at Will. Steffi. Call public relations. We are releasing a statement stating that Sheila Carter has no claim to this family or business. Vital monitors light red as Sheila sits in handcuffs on a hospital bed. Whispering to an agent, an FBI technician takes out her phone bag. Agents. The telemetry continues to deliver encrypted pings, but her vitals are normal. As the camera moves to the monitor, a string of numbers follows each heartbeat, flashing CE. Agents. Crimson Echo. What on earth is she sending? Sheila. Just a note to take home. Cameras click, Luna and Will watch from the wings, Steffi at the podium, and Ridge next to her. Steffi. Today, we close the chapter on a lady who has done nothing except attempt to ruin us. Forrester Creations has weathered many storms. Her microphone screeches. Sheila's face emerges on a live broadcast from her hospital room as the large screen behind her flickers to light. Sheila, on screen. Hi there, Los Angeles. Have you missed me? Ridge bangs the console, causing commotion and gasps. Ridge. Stop the feed. Sheila. It's too late, sweetheart. Right through your own system, I'm broadcasting. Within your network is Crimson Echo. I now own every design, every money, and every pulse of my business. Red caution lights flash. RJ, STFFY, and Carter fumble with keyboards. RJ. She used the stolen medical data to backchannel. The self-replicating code is an AI loop. Steffi. Are we able to kill it? Carter. Not without erasing all of Forrester's files. Ridge charges in. Ridge. Next, we begin printing backups in the traditional manner. I can build this house again, I have already done it once. Luna shows up in the doorway, pallid and clutching her tummy. Luna. Data is not what she wants. She is pursuing me. Every time the baby's monitor is updated, the signal surges. Silence. She is the center of attention. Steffi. She linked the infection to your medical information, you say. Luna. To the pulse of my heart. Surrounded by computers and monitors, Luna rests on a bed. Techs and doctors are busy. Steffi stands by her while Will holds her hand. Through the glass, Ridge observes. Dr. Madison. The data cable has been isolated. Her vitals might change once we cut it. Will. Take action. Sheila's heartbeat synchronizes on a split screen in her own cell miles away as Madison nods and types commands. Monitors beep more quickly. Sheila. Blood cannot be erased, doctor. I also get silent when she does. Alert sound, Luna gasps, Will panics, flatline. Will. Luna. Remain with me. Luna's monitor stabilizes, Madison reverses the code, and Sheila's flatlines across town. The doctor of Sheila. Her pulse is gone, and she's dead. Both women remain still for a single, gasping heartbeat. After that, Luna's heart monitor stabilizes, but Sheila's blares once more, this time louder, steadier, and more alive. Sheila. Steffi, you let me go, but I kept the echo. A digital waveform with the title Crimson_Echo_Backup, online, is displayed on her monitor. Through broken glass, the family observes the sunrise. Data was unharmed when the network restarted, but each file had a softly pulsing crimson stamp that stained it. Ridge. We cut off her broadcast. Steffi. No, everything we own bears her name. Luna. I kept the echo, she remarked. That can indicate that she left someone or something behind. As the camera zooms in on the Forrester emblem on the wall, which is flashing a faint red underneath, Will puts his arm around her. Narrator. Up until the echoes reappear, an empire based on secrets can stand tall.